Can you tell me what your name is?
Tom Roberts.
And what's your role within PAC, Tom?
I am a team facilitator, leading a team of 6 volunteers who support ex-offenders as soon as they're released for a period of about 3 to 4 months following release. And we support them in every way we reasonably can to help them assimilate themselves into the community and get established, so that effectively the ultimate objective is that they don't reoffend. But no, I find it's a real vocation. I enjoy it, and I feel compelled to do it. It has tremendous upsets, and it also has a lot of rewards.
Well, let me start by asking you about the rewards. What have the good times been?
Well, I think in the case of our first ex-offender, curiously, it was actually the occasion when he cried in our presence, because he was a man who had suffered huge emotional pain in his life, and he found expressing emotion just extremely difficult. And indeed, his psychiatric consultant told us that in his experience he had not cried for 12 years. So it was an indication that we had established a really close bond with him, which was quite moving. On another occasion, with our second offender, we actually, as a group, we went and helped him paint his flat on one weekend, and just had a lovely time actually doing it. It was quite chaotic. It was a lot of hard work. He cooked a meal for us, and we all ate the meal in the sun in a park in Kennington, and it was just very simple and great fun, a lot of laughter and a lot of amusement.
Can I ask you to talk a little bit about the other side of it, the times when things perhaps haven't gone so well?
Well, we were very disappointed with our first man when he reoffended and went back to prison. He'd been out of prison for 7 weeks. We felt that we were making real progress with him, which I think we were, but we realised that he just found it too difficult being outside, and being back in prison was much safer for him. But it was a disappointment to us.
Do you find that you're often maybe the only or the principal point of support in somebody's life?
I think because we're there every day, and because for the ex-offenders we're completely new people whom they haven't met before, we have a great influence with them. In the case of our first individual, he had no family support whatsoever, so I would say the answer to your question is yes, that we were his principal source of support.
I guess that even in the case of you working with an ex-offender who has got family around him, you're offering almost a different type of support, a different type of experience.
Totally, yes, very much so. And I think that actually the individuals concerned actually find that helpful, because it helps them to look at life afresh, which is what they want to do. We've invariably found that their primary interest is actually not to reoffend.
I'd like to finish by asking you to tell me a little bit about what motivated you to start doing this in the first place.
Well, I've been leading a Bible study group in Wandsworth Prison for the last 3.5 years, and then I was introduced to the BaCC team, which was just starting its work at the beginning of last year, and it's just gone on from there. And for me, it's become a complete vocation. I love the work, and I can't stop myself, not that I want to, from actually helping these individuals. I feel that I have been very fortunate in my upbringing and my background, and most of these people have been a lot less fortunate than me, and if I can help just one of them to succeed in his efforts not to reoffend, then I regard that as an immense success, and it gives me tremendous strength to believe that is really possible.